First of all, let's not sentimentalize persecution. It's real. It's hard. It is our family that is suffering. Just as it says in Hebrews 13:3 that we're to remember those who are in prison as if we were in prison on that side of the bars with them, and those who are mistreated because we're also in the body. So let's not sentimentalize it, because the bruises are black and blue, and the blood is real, and people die, and women are assaulted, and people suffer sometimes years and years of discrimination. So I would say, first of all, don't sentimentalize it, and don't sensationalize it. It can also, persecution can also be big business. It's a way to raise money, and usually sensational stories are a good way to do that. And I've seen that all too often. And so that would be a starting point as we have a biblical and realistic and prayerful view of the needs of the persecuted church. I think other things that we can learn from our brothers and sisters in those settings is that I've seen that there is less focus on property and on programs and more focus on fellowship and community. I remember recently being with a family in Central Asia. They are Ukrainians, and this church planner was sharing with me how when he was growing up, he had the idea that evangelism was inviting people to join our organization. Come to our church and join our organization. And perhaps because of years of working in really hardcore Muslim contexts and also having a biblical view of evangelism and the work of the gospel and bringing Christ's people together. He said that he saw evangelism now not as asking people to join our organization, but inviting them to join our family. And so I thought that was a good summary of the fellowship and the hospitality that characterize churches, Christians in a lot of the settings where it is very difficult. And I think their joy is a powerful example to us that Christ is with his people. He's the fourth man in the fire with them. Right now, our brothers and sisters in China are experiencing extraordinary levels of persecution, something that in some areas of the country they have not experienced in decades. And yet, a dear sister, a Chinese sister, shared with me recently that there has been unprecedented joy in their congregations as they are going through these arrests and difficult times because Jesus is with them and they're strengthened by his presence. So that's again another beautiful resurrection reminder that Jesus is alive and he's with his people.